Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. Tamo Guna is explained. Tamastva Gnanajam Viddhi Mohanam Sarvadehinam Pramadalasya Nidrabhihi Tannibadnati Bharata. Substance. O Arjuna, and Tamoguna is born of ignorance, and all beings are deluded by it. It binds first man by heedlessness, indolence, and sleep. Commentary. Tamoguna is the direct effect of ignorance. It deludes man and throws him down into the dark prison house of samsara. The state of the jiva under its influence is like the sun being covered up by thick dark clouds, or like a light covered up by a dark smoke stained glass. Its deluding power is universally felt by all except the Jivan Muktas. That is why the word Sarvadehinam is used. Even the most intelligent are sometimes blind to the realities of the situation. They fall into lethargy and forget themselves in beastly sleep. The common run of mankind is directly under its power. Sleep, idleness, incapacity, inefficiency, neglect of duty, shirking of work, all these are tamoguna qualities. Each individual can easily find out for himself what his nature is. If he is negligent, idle, and sleepy, it is a sure sign that tamas predominates in his nature. It is to be understood that no man is dominated only by one guna. The three gunas attending express themselves in the mind if at one stage or another. When tamas dominates, he sleeps. When rajas dominates, he acts. And when sattva comes up, he is calm and enjoys the bliss of power. The seekers should first of all free themselves from tamas and rajas. These qualities bind man and fling him into the mire of samsara. By understanding the nature of these qualities, man should rise above them slowly and gradually. Bharata. Arjuna is addressed as Bharata 5 times repeatedly in this discourse in verses 3, 8, 9, 10, and 12. There should be some special significance to the repetition of this word Bharata. Bha means light, Rata means desire. So Bharata means one who desires to possess light, that is knowledge. The Lord inspires Arjuna to wake up and strive for true knowledge. O Arjuna, remember your true self, pure, luminous, and free from the taint of three gunas. You are not the body and mind and the kshetra. You are the imperishable, ever free, and ever perfect Atma. You are Sachidananda. Wake up from the sleep. It does not befit you. Realize your true self and be free from all bondage. Such is the Lord's exhortation to his beloved disciple. Hence, probably the Lord addresses Arjuna as Bharata repeatedly. Question. From what does tamoguna arise? Answer. From ignorance. Agnana. Question. What is its nature? Answer. It deludes all men. Question. How does it bind the jiva? Answer. By heedlessness, indolence, too much sleep, it binds the jiva. The Lord concludes the explanation of the three gunas. 9th Shloka. Sattvam sukhe sanjayati rajah karmani bharata gnanam avrutyatu tamaha pramade sanjayatyuta. Substance. O Arjuna, Sattvaguna attaches the jiva to happiness, Rajoguna to action, and Tamoguna, shrouding knowledge, attaches to error. Commentary. This verse is just a summary of the above 3 verses. The 3 gunas and their main qualities are restated for easy understanding. Sattvaguna leads man to knowledge, happiness of a worldly nature. Rajoguna prompts man to worldly action prompted by selfishness, and Tamoguna leads to wrong understanding, sleep, and laziness. Satvaguna is like the covering of a pure glass over the light. Rajoguna is like the covering of a cane basket over the light, and Tamoguna is like the covering of a pot over the light. In the first instance, light comes out through the glass, the medium being quite pure. In the second instance, some rays of light escape through the chinks of the basket. But in the third instance, the pot being opaque, the light within is totally covered. The state of tamas is utter darkness. The man in darkness stumbles and falls, mistakes objects, takes one thing to be another, and thus commits a number of mistakes. The pure light of Atma, a blissful and ever blessed, is thus shrouded by the three gunas. Man is bound by them. The Lord expresses wonder how deluded man suffers on account of the powerful influence of Prakriti and its qualities. The Lord explains how the three gunas dominate one another. 10th Shloka. Rajastamaschabi bhuyah sattvam bhavati bharata rajasattvam tamascheva tamas sattvam rajastata. Substance. O Arjuna, Sattvaguna functions having overpowered Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Rajoguna functions having overpowered Sattvaguna and Tamoguna. And so also Tamoguna functions having overpowered Sattvaguna and Rajoguna. Commentary. It is a psychological truth that the three qualities function alternatively in every individual, although each man is characterized by the predominance of one of the three qualities. When Sattva-guna functions, the other two gunas are overpowered. So also when Rajoguna functions, the other two are suppressed. When Tamoguna is powerful, the other two gunas are overpowered. Therefore, the seekers have to strengthen Sattva-guna and by its power suppress the other two gunas. This is the first thing to be done in spiritual practice. Rajas and tamas should be eliminated, and it can be done only by nourishing Sattva guna at all times. If Sattva dominates, the seeker has ascended to a very high plane, and from there it would not be far away to the rise above in the realization of God. The Lord explains by what means one could find what guna is dominating at a particular time. Sattva guna is taken first. 11th Shloka. Sarvadvareshu dehesmin prakasha upajayate gnanam yada tada vidyat vivruddham sattvamityuta. Substance. When through the gateways of all the senses in the body, the light of knowledge in the form of intellectual understanding shines, then it may be known indeed that Sattva-guna is predominant. Commentary. According to the dominion quality in man, his actions are framed. The food he eats, the words he speaks, the way he thinks or walks or acts, all these activities clearly show what quality is predominant in him at any particular time. When sattva dominates, his speech is soft and pleasing. He walks steadily. He thinks nobly and blissfully. He eats pure food. He reads good books. He keeps the company of the wise. This truth is declared in this verse. We can easily identify the man of Sattva-guna, and in the same way we can identify people of Rajoguna and Tamoguna by their activities. Sattva is light and knowledge. The intellect, buddhi, is then sharp and clear. He sees things as they are and is not perturbed or troubled by the happenings around him. Such balanced conduct is the quality of Sattva. In fact, the external life of a man is itself the measuring meter to find out what his nature is. With some degree of introspection and self examination, it is quite possible for each one to find out where he stands in the scale of the gunas. He should proceed from tamas to rajas, and from rajas to sattva, and from sattva to vishuddha sattva, and thence to the transcendental state of self realization. Question. What will be the nature of man's life when Satvaguna dominates? Answer: his senses and mind are filled with the light of knowledge, and his conduct is balanced and full of peace. Whoever possesses such conduct can be discovered as a man of sattvic nature.